Drake Beats.
Welcome back to another day of the shed video. I was supposed to do some stuff the other day, which is like, I want to say 2 days later, but I am back in the shed. I'm trying to get some stuff done, get some things measured out, and go pick up some things while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go ahead and measure the width of the door, or where I want to cut things, and try to get some wood to go here. Like I was saying before, I'm gonna try to get some wood to go here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some wood to go from here to here. But at the same time, I'm trying to decide if I want to go in here, or if I want to just stick out. But I might just have it just stick out and shade some of this down to where it sticks on there. And then on this side, cut all this off. Like I said on the previous part of this video, and then go ahead and get probably just do one of those things that one of the guys was talking about on my other in a comment. I might just do that. I'm trying to look and see if it's going to work. I might just do an L bracket on one side and go ahead and get this ball rolling. And then I was thinking last night about if I should go ahead and put something on the inside of this, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put something on the inside, have it on both sides, to that way you can't, if it gets rain in here or anything, or if it seeps in or whatever, it doesn't seep all the way in, and it's completely covered all the way through. It's completely dark in here, so that means I'm going to be doing the outside and the inside with the same stuff. And I'm going to leave the roof open. I don't know if I'm going to do metal or not on the roof. I'm trying to do something to where when the weather hits it, it doesn't, get holes in it and things like that. And I don't want to leave it just wood, because after a while the wood do dry rot, and it will allow stuff to get in. So I just want to get the foundation, get everything set up, everything done, and then go from there. And then, like I said, I was thinking last night, like I said on the previous part of this video, I'm thinking about putting a piece right here to connect all these together. And then after I connect those together, then I'm going to have a piece that's going to lay on the top of those. It's going to lay on the top, and then on the top, when it lays on the top, I'm going to have a piece that sits up just like this. It's going to be like this, and then that piece is going to have another piece on top of that, and then that's going to be my other piece. And hopefully it works out according to what I'm thinking, and we can get all this done. So I just wanted to do a quick recap real quick on this. I do have some plates over here and some screws and stuff that I need to put in here after I get it flush. What I mean by flush, guys, when I pull it, you see how that's leaning this way. Once I pull it this way, it should be flush. I just want to make it to where the wood that I'm going to put on this stays. And I haven't decided on, honestly, if you look, it's not really flush at the bottom down there. And, really flush at the bottom down there, or anywhere really. It's not really flush. And I'm trying to think if I wanted to get the wood to go all the way down. That means whatever I use to get it to go all the way down to cover all that down there. But like I said, when I put this together, I wasn't thinking about that. But at the same time, there's always ways around that. They do make pieces to fill it in. I can fill it in with something to cover it up, or get some different pieces of wood to cover it up. But like if you look at the back, it's almost flush with everything, so that would be a big deal. With the bottom of that one, this one's pretty flush. If you can see right there, it's pretty flush, and pretty flush. Not saying it's completely flush, because something like this, if you look at that part right there, it needed to go in more in order for it to be flush. Because once I pull this back, see how it's covered. But this is just honestly a makeshift type thing. This is something I not really designed, but as I was thinking, I just did it. Didn't really, pan it out. I just put it together, and I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, I'm gonna make it to where if everything is quote aesthetic, it shouldn't bother anything, because see, if you see down there, it has a piece of wood down there all the way down on all sides. There's a piece of wood that is in there to kind of like hold it steady. And then I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking about putting, you know, some of this, but the smaller piece, the thinner one, and have it to where it goes in there, to where it covers up everything, and, you know, cut it and get it to fit. Because like I said, once that goes in, I shouldn't have any issues with it lining up. And if I do, I'll just go back and redo this piece right here, redo this piece that's connected to the wood that's right there, to connect it to the wood, and have it to where it pushes to where it's flush, completely flush on that behalf. But I am fixing to get some stuff together. I'm looking at some things right now before I get too far into doing this. It's going to be a pain in the butt to get to, because I think the wood was warped on this side. But at the same time, I would only have to move this piece. So I just have to figure out how to get in there, and if not, I'll have to cut that off and redo it again to get it where it goes in there, to where it's flush. And if not, guys, I can always, you know, I can always figure out how to get it to where it's going to be a pain, but at the same time, I can figure out how to get it to where it comes forward just a little tad, because technically it only has to come in a tad. It doesn't have to come in a lot. If you look, it only needs to come in just like a hair, like an inch, maybe an inch, and then once that covers, then the wood will lay flat. And if you look at all the rest of these, are pretty flat. I don't know what I was doing on that one, but it's just weird. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get some things done. And this piece right here, guys, is not right. I have to figure out how to get this flush. This because this is not flush. If you look, this is not flush. So once I get done, like I said, I was in a hurry thinking I was going to do it right, and it's not. I was going to leave this to where this is exposed to where it don't have any cover on it, and I was going to cover the back. But I'm going back thinking about it. I'm going to cover it, and if it's not with the wood, I'm going to cover it with something else, or go ahead and just use the wood I got over there, and then just line it in the inside or something to that effect, to where it looks decent enough for me, to where people can't, you know, look in and look out, or however, where there are holes and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you this side real quick. Figure out, because like this is not flush. It looks flush, but it's not, and I think there's a screw in it somewhere. I think it's up top. I don't remember where the screw is. There's a screw. I swear there's a screw in it somewhere. I don't remember where I put the screw. Or is it? Okay. So I just pushed that back. It was just pushed, and I probably put like a bracket or something here to hold it together. Here to hold it together, and something to hold it here to hold it together, to make it flush. But I don't want to keep rambling about that. I just, like I said, I'm going to take some stuff back. Yeah, see, it's flush now. Take some stuff back and get some things going, and then we're going to go ahead and try to get this side here done, and then once this side and this side here done, and once we get those done, then I'm going to go ahead and while I'm out getting some wood, I'm gonna go ahead and price some other wood for the top, and then like I said, I'm going to put the 4 pieces that I have, I'm going to use those for the top, and then from there I'm going to either go up, make a little frame, and then go off the frame. I don't know, it's just like I'm trying to figure out, because this one is going to be kind of hard because I don't have a door there, and I need to have in order for this to work, I need to have all this right here, this whole thing here, this whole thing right there, figured out. So that way, once I go through and put this together, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit chitter chattering right now, and then we're gonna go to, like I said, I'm just gonna go to Home Depot and pick up some stuff, and then drop some stuff off. And then when I pick that stuff up, then we're gonna resume on this, and hopefully I can get some things done before the day's up. I mean, I can do some more work on Monday if the weather's permissible. So therefore, guys, whatever I don't finish today, I will be working on for the rest of the week. So that way we can get this done, because like I said, I can only have a little amount of time before I have to pay the storage again, and with the money that I'm using, it's supposed to be for storage. So I want to get this done and then go from there. So let me quit all this chit chatter, like I said before, and let me warm up the truck. And then after I get the truck warmed up, sorry for me sticking my nose, get the truck, I can't even talk. Get the truck warmed up, then we will resume once I get to Home Depot.
Drake Beats.